Another GTA Online video. Today I am joined by my good friend Shark. There you go. So we know that literally today, Rockstar have released the teaser trailer for the next DLC, which is going to be a map expansion. There'll be more in another video that I'll upload very late tonight when we're done with this. Me and my friend Shark today are grinding out these casino heists. Because they're decent pay. I don't, they're kind of fun to be honest. Plus, Shark is an absolute beast at them. But anyway, so we went and we looked at the footage and at the little trailer, and then we're gonna do the combat. We're gonna do the weapon thing. You ready? Right. Let me see which one. Yeah, I can do. So we went and we looked. I have to look even more, but the horse skill. We talked about the horse skills. I'm getting the combat PW. Oh, I didn't know that. I already started. I can leave session and then redo it. Okay. All right. Anyway, so we went to the casino to look around, and my friend Shark was killing people, and I was walking in front. I was following him. We were going around the casino clockwise, and that's the casino guard at the door that I showed you in the last video. Showcasing that he started just walking away. Alright, so I went up and I looked at the door, see, okay, is there really anything super new that I missed today? And that's when this guy just comes up, takes a picture of me, like he walks back, takes a picture of me, and then starts walking off, and then what's really interesting is he does a player jump, which is where, you jump, to get over a slight little barrier, or whatever, or you do for fun. And then he started walking off. He was looking all paranoid. We followed him for a bit. Unfortunately, he got hit by traffic. But he took a very interesting route, which I will look at a little more later. And we figured out that the building that he was, going around the most often and going nearest was the FIB and IAA buildings. Now, that's where this theory comes into play. Because, well, let's just start off with the bodies. For those who don't know, bodies started appearing at real life times. I have a picture of it. I'll put that into my video. I don't know. I have not seen any of the bodies yet. I haven't looked for them. I'll start doing that probably tomorrow or the day after. But so bodies started popping up, and today we get the fact that El Rubiage. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So these bodies are popping up, right? There's this guy that's just taking a picture of me as I'm just standing there looking at the thing, and he walks off, right? He's walking off in the direction of the FIB and IA buildings. Now, let me just give you a lesson in real life. As of last time I searched this up and did the research into it. First off, the IAA is GTA's CIA, which is Central Intelligence Agency, and then FIB is GTA's FBI. So so the CIA cannot operate stateside, like inside the states, like openly. And I'm sure they do operate, inside the states in some manners. But they can't go like you'll see FBI handling terrorism organizations, kidnappings, and all that kind of stuff. But you don't see the CIA doing that. That's because they're more of an international thing. Plus, there's more of intelligence gathering, spying, all that good stuff. So it made me think: why is there a guard that's taking a picture of us and going in the direction of the FIB building, but and he was looking around paranoid. Shark can corroborate. He took a lot of turns like he was trying to lose us, right? Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Definitely not normal. Plus, he was checking his time, right? At some point, like he did a bunch of different animations that is normally not done by AIs. So. Yeah, yeah, like he was, yeah, like he got killed by traffic, which is really sad because we want to know where he went. But I probably have to look at those too. So my theory is that he is an undercover agent with the FIB, possibly IA, but most likely FIB. And the reason is because whoever owns El Rubio, I think that was the name El Rubio, I've said a million times. I think the new island that's coming. Right, the new island is owned and operated by the cartel, and the cartel has either been placing hits on these people. And I believe El Rubio is a person, but of course it could be a thing where you think it's a person, but really it's just the name for a group of people. You know, it's been done in shows and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Group or person responsible for the deaths is also owning El Rubio, which I believe most likely is going to be the cartel. Again, this is all theory, this is not confirmed, not yet anyway. And so, you know, with that, the reason that they're doing work to the waste disposal is because they are producing or manufacturing drugs within the casino. How they're doing it, I'm not sure. Probably Duggins has an agreement, or maybe they're doing it without Duggins knowing about it. I'm not 100% sure. But they are producing drugs within the casino, and yeah, that's where waste disposal comes in. Is because they are, you know, well, maybe they haven't started yet, but they're going to start doing drugs in the casino. And that's why they have the security guard, the undercover operation guy, and they're going to actually get rid of the you know, the drugs or distribute the drugs through the waste disposal. And that's why that guy is there guarding it, because he's an undercover operative. So maybe that's where the DLC comes in, is where we get to assist in that takedown of El Rubio. That's where we got to go to the island or whatever. But basically that's my theory. Did I leave anything out? I know I told you the theory I told Shark the theory really fast when I, you know, first thought of it, so I feel like I might have missed something between the initial tellings. Did I leave anything out? Yeah, well, I don't know if that's like anything. I don't know if that's anything like with the DLC, or that's a glitch. Cause I know I've had AIs just like glitch out random. No, damn, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I've had it happen like once. Something odd happened. I can't remember if that was a specific. But so I'm not too entirely sure if that has something to do with it, but it definitely was interesting. So I mean, yeah, there we go. So basically, long story short, my theory is that this DLC is where we get to help the FIB or possibly the IA take down the cartel. And if you forget, we still have a contact within the IA, and the FIB, I believe, as well. In fact, I believe this number is here. Yes. Through where is Agent 14 is the IA agent, so maybe he's linking us up with the, maybe the CIA is doing intelligence gathering on the operation, and the FIB is actually doing, did I say CIA or IA? The IAA is doing intelligence gathering, as they have more resources, better resources, equipment, all that good stuff. And the FIB is the one that's actually going in and doing the hard operation. And as they can actually legally do that. They can legally do operations without having to do a bunch of red tape and all that. Very curious to see if that's how it's going to be. So I'm curious to see you know, if we actually get to do anything with the waste disposal. If you know, maybe you know, because I was thinking, why would you do construction on waste disposal? I mean, especially considering this casino was built a year ago. I mean, it was redone a year ago, so why would you revamp a waste disposal, of all things, area, unless you're adding another room to produce drugs or something? And yeah, well, I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know back in the day, like in the 70s and the 80s at least, and possibly earlier than that, most likely earlier than that, the mobs would own the or try and own the waste companies, trash companies, and then that's how they would, you know, get some of their goods, or I don't know the exact details on it, but I know that's how they would, you know, like, you know, get the drugs from companies or the diamonds or whatever it will be. And they, throw them out in the trash, and then, the guys will come and pick it up. And it seemed legit because you're not going to check the trash. You're not going to check the trash for, for drugs or anything. So I'm very curious to see. Sorry, I just find it funny that Lester just mentioned waste disposal, and that's all we've been saying the last 10 minutes. It's waste disposal, or 3 minutes, whatever. He's like, waste disposal. It's like, okay, Lester, we get it. You're tired of us talking. You know what, Lester, we're tired of you talking too during all the heist. I'm just saying. At least gotten better with as heist go along. But yeah, so there's our theory. I think it's a pretty solid theory. When I first told Shark, he was like, "Yeah, that's really solid." And funny thing is, at first I thought money laundering, but money laundering is basically the cleaning of cash. It could also be money counterfeiting, but I don't think so. So it's definitely a production of some illegal goods. Is what I am thinking. The FIB have, yeah. I'm thinking the FIB, and yeah, definitely must have the drugs. I think the FIB and the IA are possibly working together. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to come into play. We'll try and think of some theories later on. I know we're going to have to go and take a look at the area. And of course, the whole video of us following him will be up later, probably tomorrow. So, yeah, so there you have it. There's this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think it's a solid theory? Do you think it's most likely now it's going to happen? Most likely it is going to happen. If there are any holes in that theory, I'm sure there's like a bunch. If there's anything, let us know your theories in the description below. And, and I've had a lot of theories over the years of all the DLCs. A few have actually been right, but this is, I feel like, the most solid theory I have had in the long time that I've been doing these, playing GTA Online and then doing the videos since PS4. So, yeah, there you have it. Stay tuned. Stay awesome. Hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. Big shout out to Shark for joining us today and also doing these heists. We're going to try and grind out some heists, and hopefully Shark will be able to join me for the live stream of this. I hope to live stream it. If not, I will record it. Definitely be exploring it day one, and hopefully hour one, who knows. Yeah, good, awesome. So we're either going to I hope to live stream it. People in my house don't like me live streaming, which is why I haven't live streamed lately. So I'm going to try and get permission to live stream it on that day. Hopefully they're out of the house or whatever. Once I find the date, I'll try and push them out of the house for like a few nights, see if they can just leave the night before, and do all that good stuff. So yeah, there you have it. Again, stay tuned, stay awesome, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, let us know your theories. Do you have a theory? What do you think about this DLC? Is there anything you have noticed that maybe we haven't? And yeah, stay tuned, stay awesome. Thank you all so much for watching.